Hey, good afternoon, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Real quick, wanted to provide an update on the video that you're about to watch, a little disclosure. So the Jeep has actually already sold. We only had it up for sale for about 6 total days, and we sold it within $1,000 of our asking price. The guy that actually bought it flew in from Las Vegas for it. So the video you're about to watch, I actually filmed in 2 different segments. So the first segment I filmed right when I'm at the sway bar part, and I'm showing the frame cover for the sway bar. That part got interrupted right then and there by the buyer actually. And I filmed the second segment for the tire carrier and the interior. And so there's kind of a weird edit. I'm still working on my transitions and everything else on my editing. But wanted to provide that disclosure to you guys. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to like or comment on the video if you guys have any questions. I am going to post all of the build series up on this one on the Jeep TJ forum. I'll leave a link to that description as well. And then again, if you guys have any questions or concerns, more than happy to go into any more detail, help you guys out in any way. And anyways, have a great day, guys. Thanks again. Video number 2, I want to provide an update on the red LJ we're selling since we picked up the orange one. And the orange one's over here that we're going to start working on, less than 50,000 miles. And I thought I'd just go ahead and film how we're selling the red one. I took off a lot of parts off of this one that we are going to be moving to this one here. So, so this is basically what we have set up. It's got a 3 to 4 inch nth degree lift kit. It's got these like Rancho shocks that are kind of like Bilstein's. It's got JKS front and rear track bars that are adjustable. It's got the updated Curry steering links and bars, and then it's got longer links in the back that are Rubicon Express, and then the Rubicon Express sway bar disconnects up front as well. Other than that, I'll get around to it in a minute, but it's got a best top tire carrier, and then it's got the Mopar JK LED headlights that I threw in here. But this is how we're going to sell this thing. We did remove the exhaust, and since we had already replaced from the cats all the way back to the end, we just didn't want to spend that money again. So we actually did already go ahead and put it on this Jeep. And then we actually have a cooler intake. I know there's mixed reviews on if people like it or not. I think it pairs well with the exhaust. It just allows more air to come in, more air to go out with the exhaust. And it definitely does make a slight difference in the power numbers on the Jeep and just kind of how it drives and gas mileage and all that. So so we did put the factory air box back in this one, and then basically the factory exhaust all the way back on this one. And but it still has 513 gears on it, so it's definitely not underpowered to say the least, and drives really well. I wanted to hang on to those AEV rims that we had, so I found a set of Rubicon JL rims that were on Craigslist out here in Dallas-Fort Worth. So I picked those up and basically was able to swap those on. And so this is running spacers now where it wasn't before, which is actually kind of crazy because the tires, I don't know if you can see it, sit underneath the fender flares a little bit more, which actually I think is a better look. These tires are a little bit wider than what we typically like, but it works actually pretty well with this setup. So I'll go ahead and pop the hood and kind of show you guys the interior and what all that looks like, and go from there. So again, straight 6. It's got an automatic transmission. It's got an Optima battery, and overall good shape. I mean, nothing crazy going on in here. And then we have replaced the rear main seal and the oil pan gasket, so it doesn't leak. It's got cold AC, hot heat. And then the only thing I had to do when, again, you can see the sway bar links, but whenever you disconnect them at the bottom, the pins are down here. The kit did come with these, where basically you can just hook them up here and then put your pin in here and hang on to it. I use the factory hole. Some people drill new holes, but I decided not to. I used the factory hole that held on this frame cover. So that was the only predicament I had to run into when I was trying to install these factory bumpers back. I did have to trim up the factory frame cover, sway bar cover, because I couldn't get in that hole any longer. Again, I have this best top tire carrier on it, so it keeps the weight off the tailgate, which is nice. And again, you can see just hard top and the paint is almost near flawless on this one. I mean, it just really shines. And I'm going to show you guys the interior. Interior is practically all stock. I mean, the steering wheel's in really good condition. And show you guys the mileage, 54,130. And it's just really clean. It's got the factory subwoofer option, and it's got the sound bars. Again, nice hard top. And here's the factory radio set up. I left this little, it holds your phone and another cup if needed. Just kind of a nice little accessory to have. And again, factory radio set up. Rubicon, it's got the axle lock, automatic transmission. Again, seats are really nice shape. Floor mats, door entry guards, full doors, roll up windows. All right, I figured I'd throw in a little bit of a bonus clip for those of you who are curious about the exhaust and the cooler intake that I was talking about in the previous video, what we swapped out. So on that red Jeep, we originally bought the Flowmaster Cats. I think it was off of Amazon. And then we actually got some new O2 sensors as well that we put in. So it's like the two cats in the front, and again, it goes all the way back to kind of midsection with that third cat that come on these. And then we got the Banks muffler and just all the from the cat all the way back. And then we got the matching Banks cool air intake kit. So it's a really nice kit. Again, I know there's mixed reviews on putting cool air intakes on these Jeeps, but I really do feel like it has helped the performance out. Again, just more air in, more air out. The factory system, I definitely think, limits the Jeeps a little bit, and it's just something that we like to do, and again, hopefully get a little bit better gas mileage in the long run of things. So I'm going to go ahead and start it up. Again, for those of you that are curious on the way it sounds, and we'll go from there. You'll see in the video that the Jeep is a little bit rough on the frame. That's partly of what we're going to clean up here soon. I got some parts coming in on order, so more videos to come. So, all right, let's check it out. I'm not sure how good my iPhone's going to pick this up. Just got a nice rumble to it. Again, you can hear the intake in the front, just taking more air in, which is awesome. So, thanks for watching the video, guys. Again, I got more parts coming in on order, more things to come on this build. And don't forget to just like or comment. And if you guys have any questions, more than happy to answer or go into more details on some things. Also, I'm posting all these videos and some more pictures on the Jeep TJ forum. So I'll leave this link to that in the description if anybody wants to check out that, that build series that I'm doing on that forum as well. So thanks, guys. Have a great day.